Hey yo, what up though? It's your boy Sanando and welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a splendid day today. And what we're going to be talking about is all the interesting little things and Easter eggs that you guys can do in your cell phone. Now, I know a few of you guys don't really know that much about the phone itself, as in the stuff that you can actually do with it or the hidden things within it. So today I'll be showing almost every little Easter egg that's possible with the cell phone itself and something that you probably didn't know about it. So hopefully today's video you will at least learn one brand new thing, which is gonna be my goal. So before we get things started today, I was just wondering if you guys can be ever so nice to dedicate about 1 or 2 seconds out your day to drop a like on this video. It will be absolutely awesome, dude, and I'll fucking love you guys forever for it. And as well, if you do that, then you are the true MVP. So let's try to get this video to over 69 likes. And as well, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. I would hate it if you missed out any of my brand new videos. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get things started today. Now, even though the cell phone has been here since literally day one of GTA 5 release, there's a lot of interesting little things that you guys probably missed out on it, or things that you probably overlooked. So today, we're going to be discussing a few of them. Now, something that I found out a couple of days ago, and I know I may be stupid or living under a rock because I have no idea why I never noticed this, but every single player character all have a different cell phone. Now, I was under the assumption that just like Michael, everybody always have iPhones like the GTA Online characters, but that's not the case, because if we move on forward towards Franklin, you guys can see that it does not look like an iPhone. It is an Android cell phone, which I thought was really cool. And then if we go ahead and move on forward towards Trevor, you guys can notice that the phone isn't an iPhone or an Android, but a Windows phone. And something else that I found interesting was the fact that Trevor's phone does have a crack on it, which does suit his lifestyle. You guys know that Trevor is crazy and he does get into a lot of fights, so I guess that little crack indicates that Trevor is the type of person to carry his phone around when he's taking a beating. Now, another cool thing is the fact that if you guys go ahead and change your theme, not only does it change the color of the little options and icons around your cell phone, but it also changes the color of the phone itself. Now, that is a pretty cool thing that I myself didn't notice because I really don't touch single player that much. Alright, so how about we go ahead and move on forward towards GTA Online. Now, we pretty much use this thing for, everything, from inviting friends to playing brand new jobs, all of that type of stuff. And we all know that it takes its inspiration from the iPhone. But something that I found very interesting was the fact if you people go ahead and make your way towards any mirror in the game, like it could be literally anything, and you put up the Snapmatic, then you will notice, even though that this phone is inspired from the iPhone, and you look right in the mirror, you guys can obviously see that the back cover does not resemble the freaking iPhone, but it resembles more like an Android. Now, I actually went ahead and did some research on this, and I found out the reason why, Rockstar went ahead and made this cell phone into a freaking iPhone and got away with it while getting in trouble from Apple is if they went ahead and got sued over it, they can go ahead and tell the lawyers or the judge itself that the phone itself back cover does not look like a freaking iPhone. It has the same cover as an Android phone. So pretty much the operating system of the phone itself does use iOS, but the back of the phone itself resembles an Android, which I thought was really interesting, and that's how basically Rockstar got away without getting sued by Apple. Now, moving on forward, I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but back around 6 or 7 months ago, there was this phone number that you guys can call that creates an EMP bomb. And just in case you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and refresh your memory real quick. So basically what you guys need to do is you need to do this as single player. It does not work in online. Pull out your phone, and then basically you're going to go to your contact, go to your dial pad, and you guys are going to be entering the numbers that I'm entering right here. After a couple of seconds, blam! A big old explosion. Well, not really that big, but something pops up in the sky, and it also changes the layout on your cell phone. And just in case you guys want to change your phone right back to normal, if you enter the exact same numbers that I'm entering right here, it's going to revert your phone back to the original layout. So again, it doesn't make the explosion, but if you do it again, then it will actually do it. So I'm going to be showcasing it to you again. And if you guys want to know the number and couldn't see it, all you have to enter is 1999 367 3767. And once you guys enter that number, you're going to notice that the contact black cell phone is going to pop up in your screen, and then an explosion will be happening, as you guys can see right here. Now, ever since this Easter egg has been uncovered, basically a lot of people are speculating whether or not this has something to do with the Mount Chiliad Easter egg. So what people went ahead and did actually was go ahead and use the number and spammed it in around like different parts of the game itself to see if the explosion will actually uncover or break something in the game that uncovers a secret location or something that can lead towards actually solving the Mount Chiliad Easter egg, such as a jetpack and actually uncovering the Easter egg itself, or basically a brand new location in the map, or maybe GTA 6. But anyways, basically everybody was going ahead and going crazy with this. Now, the question is, what other things in the game can you do with the cell phone? Now, we pretty much discovered that we can make our screen a little bit more bigger, but we also have a brand new contact in our number list that we can actually call to include the explosion within the call itself. Now, as of right now, I'm still not sure exactly why Rockstar even went ahead and added this EMP bomb into the game itself, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with some type of Easter egg within the game. Now, a lot of people was actually speculating if this has to do with Easter egg X or Easter egg Y or whatever, but for me right now, I'm pretty sure the majority of you people have been talking about the TO1 and TO2 door all the way in the tunnel. So I was wondering, is there any way for we can go ahead and try to get this thing to like open up or explode of some sort? Now, I'm pretty sure that you guys know that as of right now, there is no possible way for this thing to open up, and a lot of people are actually talking about if this is linked with the mural all the way up in the mountain of Mount Chiliad. But as of right now, you guys saw right there, we exploded the door and literally nothing has happened. But other than that, our phone just changed up in theme, but really nothing else happened. That's unfortunate. So I went ahead and went to the next location in the game that a lot of people actually went ahead and did this Easter egg on, which is the mural all the way again in Mount Chiliad. So we put our number there, we did all this type of stuff, we're entering it, and just like that, nothing happened. I mean, I'm not sure if this again has something to do with some Easter egg that Rockstar is planning later down the line, but as of right now, the two most biggest spots in the game that a lot of people are actually wondering if these things can open did not open, so that's kind of unfortunate. Now, something that was actually recently discovered inside the GTA 5 source files is a cell phone model that was not actually used within the game itself. So that has to bring up the question, was Rockstar gonna go ahead and actually implement different cell phones that we can actually use in the game itself? As you guys pretty much know, that the phone that we currently have is like an iPhone, but is it possible for Rockstar to make like a Nokia version of the cell phones or an Android version? But anywho, here's the cell phone that was recently actually found. Now, right there in the source file, straight from the GTA 5 game, you guys can see in the screen that it says Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which I thought was very, very interesting. Like, this Easter egg is bringing back a game that was straight from the PS2 days, and it's all the way here, making its way inside the source files in the Grand Theft Auto universe for the 5th game. Now, that's really, really weird actually, because why is this Nokia all the way in Grand Theft Auto 5? Because everyone in the game pretty much uses smartphones, so why are they using phones with dial pads like that? I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. But the only evidence that I managed to find for a fact that this cell phone kind of resembles the one from the source file is in literally the first mission in the game, when you guys are about to pull up and detonate the bomb to open the safe to get your cash. So I have no idea if this is like a connection towards that whatsoever, because it doesn't really explain the fact why there's a San Andreas wallpaper in the source file one, but not in the one from the first mission. I mean, you would have thought that would have been like literally the first Easter egg that you uncover when you guys play the game, but I don't know, dude. Maybe some reason this prop item or this cell phone is somewhere in the game itself, but we haven't really discovered it. Maybe it's in some type of bookshelf or desk somewhere in in the game itself that we still haven't discovered, but that's pretty much cool knowing that this Nokia exists in the Grand Theft Auto 5 universe. Now moving on forward towards the very last thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is the fact that if you guys have been playing GTA for quite some time and you roam around the streets, you're eventually going to get to some posters or some, writing in the wall telling you to call a specific number that leads towards, finding an animal or some type of service they provide, such as the ones that you guys see right here. Now, unfortunately, calling these numbers won't really lead you towards anything. All you're going to go ahead and get is just a call being ended automatically. Now, something that was recently found out was the fact that Rockstar had a few numbers in the game that were not used as of right now, but it is found in the source file. Now, as you people can see from the exception of the emergency call, all the other numbers that are listed, if you guys call them, then all you will get is a notification telling you that it was busy. But right there we can see that some of them say special content, locked or available only in any mission, or the second one being available in Ajasad mission, which I have no idea what the fuck that means. But my best guess is the fact that Rockstar is going to be using the specific number for a heist mission or a DLC in the upcoming months that Rockstar is going to be releasing it, and you guys are going to need to call these numbers in order to continue on with the mission. I have no idea if it's linked with single player DLC or not. I just thought I'd throw this in there just in case you guys didn't know already. But with that being said, that pretty much does it for today's video, and I really do hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, support the video by dropping down a blue thumbs up, and as well subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'll see you guys later, and peace.